The Factory Antique Mall, now the largest antique mall in America, with 121,000 square feet of antiques and collectibles and over 200 dealers. A true shopping destination located off exit 227 on I-81 in Verona. FactoryAntiqueMall.com.
Our Things to Do, Places to Go segment continues with a trip to Jordan Hollow Stables in Stanley, Virginia. Nothing could be more thrilling than exploring the foothills of the Shenandoah Valley on horseback. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced horseback rider, Jordan Hollow Stables offers rides for everyone on any level.
Started our trail business back in 2005. Well, how I started it really, it was the Jordan Hollow Inn, and they actually were in the transition period of selling their property. At the time, the trail business that was there had up and left. I was a guide there that summer. Anyhow, when the horses were gone, they needed horses there. So the owner that was in the process of selling the property asked me would I be interested in taking it over. Well, I was very unsure about taking it. I'd had a business, my husband and I had a business in Stanley for 25 years, and she said, you know the business part, you know how to handle people, and you know the trails, you know the horses. I thought, well, I'll make a try of it. I had one horse. I went out and bought two, and tried it, and the stable master up at the Skyland Drive come down, Delmer Breeden. Everybody knew him very well. And he pulled up and he looked in the barn and said, so they tell me you're gonna have a trail business here. And I said, well, I'm gonna try. And he said, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll bring you down about 10 horses. And he did that. Sat down, turned the bucket over, showed me do this, do this, do this, set me up. Sent me all his overflow. And that year he had cancer and he passed away. And when he did, his son-in-law called us, and me and my guide sat on his bedside and thanked him for everything that he had done. And since then, you know, being in the horse business and going around to different sales, we noticed that there's a lot of meat buyers. Of course, you can't slaughter in the U.S. anymore, but you can in Canada and in Mexico. So over here in Pennsylvania, New Holland, a lot of the people will take horses there, not so much to get slaughtered, but because they get good prices, meat buyer prices. A friend of mine would go there and see a lot of the good horses that were trail horses or school horses that would be useful in other areas. So we went ahead and we purchased those. Now, we don't bring them here and work them to death. We have enough horses. I have 24, so we rotate all the time. We only take 3 rides out a day, and in the wintertime, we take only 2. But it gives them a chance, and these horses know when they've been in that situation because it's so stressful. They have a good sensitivity about that when they get in an area where they know that they're loved and they're cared for, they're just so relieved. And it's kind of like going to a dog pound and seeing the little dogs wanting you to adopt them so bad. And if you do, they're so grateful, and they'll give you your heart.
All right. Come on, little Rain. Hi, girls. You can get up if you want.
I had a trainer tell me one time to take your heart, place it in your hand, and rub it on your horse. And that'll make you the best friend you could ever have. But we have a lot of people that come here, a lot of tourists in the area from the Luray Caverns and the DC area, and of course Harrisonburg and all around. And we take out a lot of children. All of our horses are very quiet and mannerly. I don't have anything here that would be bad or anything that would cause any kind of liability issues. I have a good reputation. I want to keep it like that. And of course, how you treat your horses a lot is how they act as well. You know, disciplining them, we don't beat them, we don't smack them, we'll back them up, because horses always like to go forward. They don't like that backing up. So you back them up or put them in a circle and they'll go, oh, okay, I won't do that no more. So and then you thank them. You know, you put your heart in your hand and rub it on your horse. I have my daughter-in-law and my grandson. They help me here at the stables, and it's actually what I always tell my guests, it's a family-run stable. Me, my family, and of course my family of horses.
For more information about Jordan Hollow Stables, visit jordanhollowstables.com. Hey Virginia is a production of viewer-supported WVPT Public Media. WVPT relies on contributions from viewers like you. So, if you appreciate this show and want to help us keep bringing it to you each month, please consider making a donation to support WVPT.